Who wants a story time on why I don't give a damn to be a booster mama? Buckle up, it's a doozy. Okay, so we all know that my ex-husband made my life hell, and my parenting journey was not fun. So when my husband and I got custody of our 4 boys, I was pretty stoked to be a PTA booster mama. I was excited. When our second oldest son told me that it had been promised to him every single year since he was old enough to play Biddy League that he could play, and then nobody ever signed him up, and he made me swear and promise that he could really play football, I was dedicated from that moment on. And he was the first little boy to sign up that year for Biddy League. I don't know what they really call it, junior league, whatever. His brother, though, his older brother, was old enough to play for the school. So I go to the first football booster meeting, and y'all, they got me. I walk into the meeting as some lady is kicking open the the cafeteria door and screaming something. I don't know. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to keep my head down. I don't know anybody. People have been real snooty to me in this town. Even though it's like where I'm from, where I grew up, like people are assholes. Just the way it is. So I'm trying to keep my head down, just there to get information about my kid. Well, they bring up needing a committee to rewrite the bylaws, and nobody volunteers. And well, if you guys know me, you know that I get this like immense guilt if I don't like help where I can. Like if I can and I don't have a logical reason for not doing it, like I guilt myself into doing it. Bad character trait. Anyway, so I end up volunteering for this committee, right? That's like at the beginning of the meeting. By the end of the meeting, I'm like the freaking treasurer for the football boosters. Sitting there like, how the hell did this happen? My friend that I went to church with, she bamboozled me. That's what happened. Friend, you bamboozled me. Who? But we were bound and determined to write these bylaws, like do the right thing, look over these treasury books, because, you know, the next meeting, that same chick that kicked the door open, she like dropped off totes full of records from like the last 7 years or something, because she had been the treasurer for a very long time. And it kind of started to raise suspicion that she no longer had a child that was playing the sport. Like all of her kids had graduated and are out of football. Her football children had graduated, but she was like fighting to remain the treasurer. And so, you know, my friend and I, she was also on the board. She was the assistant president, whatever you call it. The vice president. That's what she was, the vice president. Sorry, it's my brain. Anyway, um, her and I, like, the only reason I agreed to be the treasurer was if she was going to help me with it, because I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But, you know, I took a couple accounting classes. Like, I have an associate's in freaking business administration with an emphasis in legal studies. So, I mean, I made it through pharmacy school, got a PharmD. I can probably figure this out. Yeah. Well, it turns out the lady with the basketball court in her living room, she was up to no good. Oh, yeah, y'all. She was up to, like, lots of thousands of dollars of no good. And, you know, somebody might have hired a private investigator, and money might have, you know, been put back into that booster account. But I didn't even stay treasurer a whole freaking season. Like, I was done. I was done. Well, to be fair, I got sick, and I had to have a couple of surgeries, and it was just too much. And I sent my vice president a message, and I was like, look, I can't do this. This is too much for me. Sorry. And she was like, no, we'll do it together. And I was like, no, you're not hearing me. I'm done. Thank you. She was very, very kind and respectful, and it didn't affect our friendship at all because she understood. It was a freaking lot. But let me tell you, it doesn't stop there, because I was also, by the same vice president, bamboozled into being the treasurer at the middle school. And wouldn't you know that I took over for somebody who, well, only because I was doing the books for the football boosters, I kind of like wanted to be very thorough with my taking over the next set of books, because I just saw what happened. And then I uncovered another person who was stealing from the daggone middle school PTA boosters. Like, what the crap? So a football boosters treasurer stealing. Same year, a freaking middle school treasurer stealing. What the shadoobadoos? What the heck? Plus the lady at the water department stealing. What the hell? And then apparently word got around, and I don't know, somehow the initials CM got like confused with the initials MC, and my sister was like, Melanie, was that you? And I'm like, no, I'm the one that caught them. So just to set that record straight. Yeah, I should have called this. Shit you learn about yourself when you're from a small town. And your mama's a narcissist. I'm good with it. I know I did the right thing. The people who were on the boosters that year know who was taking the money. Oh yeah. And they know I couldn't get out of there fast enough because holy bejoodles, I didn't want no part of that mess. Not to mention all of the other drama of, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, y'all, it's like watching The Real Housewives, for real. It doesn't change. Like, the small town changes, but the drama doesn't change.